Shalom everyone, it's called Torah, and this Shabbat we will begin the new book, Sefer Shemot, the book of Exodus. And this is really the book that begins describing the exile and the enslavement, but also obviously Exodus itself, receiving the Torah, building the tabernacle, and many, many beautiful aspects and themes in Judaism. But today I would like to talk about redemption, talking about Exodus. And I would like to focus a little bit on the perspective that perhaps even Moshe had. And it's, I think, something that we also think like that, but I think it's something that we need to think about it a little differently. And what do I mean by that? The Torah describes that when Moshe grew up, he went out to his brothers and he saw the suffering and the pain and the tribulations that they had to go through. And he saw an Egyptian man beat up a Jew, and he looked here and there, and he decided he's going to get rid of that Egyptian, thinking that this action will bring what I will call some kind of awareness or mindfulness to the Jewish people at large, saying, by gosh, second in command in Egypt, the prince of Egypt, Moshe, saw the suffering, was able to take an act and to stop an abuse that was done by an Egyptian to a Jew. Let's follow him, let's join him, let's fight against the Egyptians, let's bring our own redemption. Instead, the Torah said that the day after, Moshe went again out to see his brothers. He saw two Jews fighting. He says to one, "Why do you beat up another Jew?" And he says to him, "Do you want to kill me, like you killed the other Egyptian? Who are you? What do you think you are?" Moshe is really amazed by that response. Not only that now he's in danger in terms of his life, that Pharaoh is going to kill him, he also realized those Jews, they are in Egypt for 400 years or 210 years, and they really don't see it. They don't get it. We can do something. I, Moshe, who is probably around 20 years old, I'm a charismatic leader, I'm someone who is an outgoing person, I did something that was heroic. And their response is what? What did you do? Moshe was frustrated. Moshe was disappointed, and in a way, he disappears. He reappears 60 years later at the age of 80, after a long discussion with God. Hashem had to convince Moshe for 7 days, you need to go. You are going to be the leader. And Moshe said, no, they're not going to believe me. They're not going to follow my command. They're not going to follow me. Don't believe in the Jewish people. They don't know what is redemption. And redemption needs to be quick, because Moshe said to Hashem, I don't want to be the leader. Shlach na beyat tishlach. Send the person that you should send. Who is that person? So some explanation says it's Aaron, because he was a permanent leader. But some opinion says it was Elijah. Moshe said to Hashem, why do you want to send me? I'm going to take them out from Egypt. I'm going to bring them to the land of Israel. Then they will be exiled, and then they will come back, and then they will be exiled again. Why do you want to have all this process? Send Elijah. Elijah is the ultimate messenger that's going to announce Mashiach, and that will be the end of all the tribulations. Why, God? Why do you want to go through the hard way and to go through exile and redemption? Exile and redemption. Why do we need it? And Hashem said to him, wait. Redemption is not a microwave solution that you put something there and in a minute it's warm. It's more of an oven solution. It takes time. It's much tastier at the end. At the end of the parsha, we see the same theme. After Moshe's first mission fails, and Pharaoh says, not only that I'm not going to let the Jewish people go, but I will make them I will make them walk even harder. Moshe says to Hashem, what did you do? Why did you send me? You see what's happened? Not only that I was not able to redeem them, now they need to walk even harder. And Hashem says to him, wait. Redemption is not in a minute. Redemption is a process. And in the process, you're going to have obstacles. And you're going to have downs and ups and ups and downs. It takes time. That was Moshe's perception on redemption. And I think it's very similar perception that we have. We are now, especially in the 21st century, we are in the now thing. We need things now. And if we are going on our computer and we don't get our browser like up and going in a second, we are like calling the technician because something is wrong with the computer. So we can make jokes on it and we can laugh on it, but the culture that we live in is a very immediate one. I need an immediate response. I need it now. I needed an immediate gratification. I need an immediate satisfaction. Patient is not exactly something that we have so much nowadays. And the same thing now with things that happens in the world, or may it be happening in Israel, or maybe even happen in this community. Changes takes time. There is a process. Nothing was built in a day, and nothing is going to be destroyed in a day. Things takes time. I'm not talking about schlepping time and just delaying things, but good things takes time. Processes takes time. And there is need to be a lot of commitment, patience, determination, and faith in that what you do is right and just. Moshe had to learn that redemption is not a quick fix. We need to have the same teachings and the same messages and the same lessons. If we believe that the change is necessary, and if we believe that there is a cause out there that we need to work for, so even if we don't get an immediate gratification, we need to stick to our goals. We need to be committed to our faith and to know redemption shall surely come.